Crazy Horse Memorial. It is day 4, I think. And today we're doing Crazy Horse and Jewel Cave National Monument. And a bus just pulled up, so we need to get in before them. This building is amazing. Look at the wood. It is absolutely beautiful. I mean, it's just wood everywhere. Gorgeous. The museum's really cool here. I love the Katsina and Kachina dolls. They're just gorgeous, stunning. And they're all like hand carved, which is just so amazing. And this is absolutely stunning. The amount of work that goes into this to make these is just unbelievable. So this is actually the model that they're using to carve the mountain in the back, and I'll show that better in a second. But it is a 1/34th scale, so that's what they're using to measure. And you'll see his face there, and then you'll see the gap in his arms and his pointing index finger. And I'm going to show you how that relates in a minute. They do have this gorgeous water feature. And it's such, like, because of the way the rocks are, it's such a peaceful sound. Listen. They even have this cute little bridge you can walk across to get over to the restaurant if you come out in the middle. So you can see Crazy Horse's face there. Then you can see the hole where they're starting to do under his arm. And right on the very edge, you can just see his pointer finger is really starting to come out. Wow, this is neat. So this is a picture. This is not what it looks like now, because all of this has been cleared out since they took this picture. But it kind of shows you what it's going to look like when it's done. Very cool. This is cool. This is all the flags of the different tribes. That is awesome. Very cool. Oh, this is so cool. All the old portraits, all the Native Americans. That's just stunning. This is cool. It shows some of the different canoes they use. This one's called a skin canoe because it's leathered. This one's just carved out of a tree. I guess because the trees are bigger out here, they were able to have bigger canoes. Like I could have fit in that one. So this here is called a travois, and this is basically like a sled that they would hook to either, like a small one would go on dogs or a big one on a horse, and this is how they would transport goods. This is cool. This is a buffalo skeleton. Very neat. Oh, this hide painting is just beautiful. Oh, wow. Science lesson for the day. I did not know there was 2 different species of bison in North America. The bison is the plains bison, and that's the ones we see around here. There's a herd of bison in Florida. I don't know which one it is though. And there's also the wood bison, which is the bison athabascae, and they're larger than the plains bison. There's more Oh, there's less hair on their forelegs, and there's only 7,000 of those left in North America. However, there's about 400,000 planes right now. Interesting. Buffalo poo has no odor. And when it was dried like this, it makes really good kindling for fire. So not only did the Native Americans use it, but also the settlers would burn it in their campfires. That is a really sad picture to see. Those are all bison skulls, back when they tried to exterminate them. That just breaks my heart. But again, this is an up closest one. This is the only way you'd ever get this close to one, is if it's taxidermied, because you do not want to pet these. You don't want to get within 100 yards of these. They are very protective and can get very aggressive. So you have this gorgeous marble memorial to 9/11, and they even have a piece from one of the towers. Beautiful. This is really cool. It's called the Black Hills Nature Gates, and it's all, each section is a different animal, all carved in metal. They have the bison, they have an otter. It's beautiful. Oh my gosh, and it just reflects the sun, like it's amazing. Next stop, Jewel Cave National Monument. So, I done messed up. I forgot to put real sneakers on, so I'm not allowed to go in the cave. So I can't do a cave tour. But they have a cool little museum that like mimics a cave and shows what the difference, and it also shows what it looks like normal and what it looks like after people have been touching it forever. So it's really cool to explain why you don't touch stuff in the cave. So we're on our way back from Jewel Cave and Crazy Horse, and there's actually a little pull-off on the right side when you're heading back towards Keystone where you can see George Washington's profile. They didn't even do that on purpose, it's just the way it worked. But we stopped for over here because there is an amazing view of the granite cliffs. And there's a better view to the right a little bit, but I just wanted to get this in here. Look at how fast those clouds are moving. That's wild. How beautiful is this? Oh my gosh, crystal clear blue. Well, not completely clear, but the blue sky is just perfect. Ah, no, the sun, it's not hitting the rocks now. There we go. This actually gives a perfect example of how just like the lighting changes the colors of the rocks from the last clip to this one. Actually, I thought these mountains were pretty ugly. They're starting to grow on me a little bit. They're just kind of like bulbous. They're not, I don't know. They're just different than any of the other mountains we've seen. And here you can really see all like the, I don't know if that's silica or mica or what in the rocks, really sparkles in the sun. And here you can see like the quartz in there and all the lichen. It's really neat the way this rock is, what this rock is made of, how different it is from everything else we're used to seeing, like out west more in Oregon, Washington, places like that.
The next day.
And welcome to Wyoming. It was kind of like yucky where we were staying, overcast and kind of like moist, so I didn't start filming yet, but we just crossed the state line from South Dakota into Wyoming. We are on our way to Devil's Tower, but it's time for a quick pit stop. And now that we're out of the Black Hills and we're into Wyoming, I mean, this is still technically, I think, considered the Black Hills, but it's more open and it's very pretty. We made it. We are here at Devil's Monument, Devil's Tower National Monument. Dad and Kay are actually parking. I had to use the restroom so bad. We had to wait like 40 minutes up on the road to actually get into the parking lot, and I had coffee and an orange juice and drank a bottle of water on the way here, so my bladder was not thanking me for that. So as soon as we got to the top, I bailed out of the car and ran to the bathroom while they're trying to find a parking spot. So there is a trail where you can walk up to it closer, but this is actually an igneous intrusion. So this is volcanic rock. This is all prehistoric magma. So 50 million years ago, a lava chute from way down below leaked up into the sedimentary, or the igneous rock, sorry. And then over the millions of years, the igneous rock all went away around it and left the intrusion behind. So the top of it, so this isn't like a lava chute, so it's solid. This is all solid magma. You can actually like walk across the top of it. The top of it's about 1.5 acres wide. They said it's in a teardrop shape, and the bottom is 1,000 feet around. So I guess there's a lot of alien sightings out here because they have this little alien dude as one of their park ranger friends here. So that's interesting. Some of the trees you'll see on cloth tied into the wind, and those are all individual prayers. There's over 20 different tribes that use this as a sacred place, and when they say a prayer, they will tie the cloth to the tree, and that releases the prayer into the wind. So I can't film it or take pictures of it because it can disturb the prayers. So and you also can't touch them. So this is all pieces that have fallen over the years, and there's a little path that goes up into it. So this is all bits and pieces that have fallen over the millennia. Watch those people coming, Kai. So you can climb this. You do need a permit. They say they get over 5,000 climbers a year. And there's over 220 different climbing trails around it to get up it. It's pretty cool. So without a permit, you can go up to the boulders. To go through the boulders, you need a climbing permit. And I'm coming over here because there's actually a bunch of people climbing. So I want to show you them. So there's someone there. There's 2 people right here. And there's a couple more in the boulders that you can't see from this angle. That's pretty cool. And I don't see anybody up higher. You are allowed to climb all the way to the top though. Wow, what a spectacular view. Oh my gosh, this is just beautiful. Man, imagine having that house right there. I mean, they literally can look at Devil's Tower every day. So where I just filmed that clip, Devil's Tower is directly behind me. So that house has a perfect view of Devil's Tower. It's gonna be super shaky. I am zoomed in as far as I can possibly go. Wait, I lost the indent. Where is it?
It's right there. You're on him.
So right there, you should be able to see the orange dot. That's actually a climber. Now I'm gonna zoom out to 1. Well, that's 3. So the climber's right in there. And now I'm going to zoom out to 1. And that's like, oops, normal. And the climber's like right in there. So that gives you some scale. So there's a campground immediately as you exit to the left, and they have a little restaurant, and they even have a tabletop game. That's very cool. But the really cool thing is it's built into a barrel. That's awesome. So there's fluffy cows. There's 2 down there, and there's 1 literally right here. Although I'm not walking up to that fence because they are not nice. And there's also some of the cows with the giant horns. These are not Ankoli cattle. I'm not sure what they are, but it's pretty cool that you just got like Devil's Tower in the background. Let me see if I can get the bison and Devil's Tower. Now these are marked, so I think these are for slaughtering. So these are not the wild bison. I think these are raised for bison meat, for buffalo burgers, bison burgers. but it's still cool to see them. Ooh, we are heading into some stuff. Look, over there, the way we're not going, clear blue sky. The way we are going, death and destruction. So we just crossed back into South Dakota and we're at the Welcome Center, like the Visitor Center rest stop. It's really cool because you got the Black Hills around 3/4 of you, but then you also got the red rocks. And this reminds me so much of Utah, because like the Moab area and the red rocks of like arches. Oh, I think these are my favorite rocks, the red rocks. So cool. Right across the street there's an actual mountain goat. It's the first one I've seen. Actually it's called a bighorn sheep, I think is what they're called. Very cool. I didn't think I would get to see one. Awesome. This is Bridal Veil Falls and it is beautiful. It's currently raining. The cool thing is you can actually climb it. Like there's people up in there. But yeah, I'm not doing that right now. But it is just a beautiful waterfall.
If you like these videos, please click that subscribe button, tap the like, and ring that notification bell so you always know when a new video is headed your way. Thank you so much for watching, and now we're on to the next adventure. Bye guys!
Today's video brought to you by Orlando for Families. For amazing prices and even better customer service on all of your stroller rental needs for your Orlando vacation, visit them at the website listed below, www.orlandoforfamilies.com. Use the promo code OHANA to save 15% off of their already competitive prices.